Welcome to Gelderon, a world of fantastic miracles, prowling monstrosities and heroes, carving their stories into stone. We're not following these heroes. We're following the five of you.
Damn.
With your own fates untangled as of yet, though soon to mingle in the muck of Trundlevald. One enterprising Trundlevaldian has decided to open up the hottest new tavern this side of the unending gorge. That is the Copy's Cat.
Wow.
You are kidding me.
Copy's Cat has sent out hundreds of pamphlets across the realms to invite anyone and everyone to come to their grand opening. I'm going to start off with our most experienced player at this point, Will. Why don't you introduce everybody to your character and how you enter this bar, climbing down these stairs into the underground bar of Copy's Cat.
Well, I'm Nitrous. You can call me Nitro, and I'm a warlock. I'm in contract with the Great Old One, so I wouldn't mess with me.
And you are a level 2 warlock.
I'm a level 2 warlock.
And here is your menu.
Oh, let's go. I'm now in the game.
You come in, what do you do when you enter this bar?
I'm going straight to the bartender.
Cool. You come up to Copy Treadwell, the owner and operator of the bar. That's our bugbear friend, this portly fellow.
So he's a bugbear.
Yeah.
I believe I'm a bugbear. I guess we'll get to it.
Hey, that might come into play.
I just want to know what okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you look like, scary.
I'm totally that. All right.
Yeah. So you come up to Copy, and Copy says, "Well, Hill, good to meet you. Welcome to the grand opening." As you can see,
thank you.
As you can see, it's bustling in here.
It's a really nice bar. Can I
Roll
go
a deception check. Are you lying? Are you trying to be nice to him?
It looks like a piece of shit.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm trying to be nice.
Let's do
to
our
this
first
guy.
roll of the game.
It's one of the saddest bars I've ever been to.
Roll a d20.
Okay. 7.
7. He kind of gives you a knowing look, like as if you were able to like read his mind. Just like, yeah, you know, it's not like the best, but
You can tell I'm being nice.
you can tell he's being nice. Not that you're outright lying. He starts pouring up drinks. You find a spot at one of the tables as our next character comes into play. Billy, why don't you introduce what we see climbing down this ladder?
What you see climbing down the ladder is a level 2 sorcerer, a high half-elf, if you will. And his name, of course, is Quap. Q-U-A-P, Quap.
What race are you again?
He's a half-elf.
And you came to this part of town?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey pal, I'll be just fine. All right. I don't look strong, but I am.
All right.
Yeah.
Billy, what does Quap do as he enters this tavern?
Quap walks up to the two very different fellas over here.
You walk up to this taller, kind of portly man, and you see his halfling friend there.
What a fucking dump.
Accent choice.
I wouldn't say it was a dump, but it's maybe a little bit understated based on what I expected. But where are my manners? I am Judon Vexmeyer, Esquire.
I want to ask.
And your name?
Oh, apologies. Quap. My name is Quap. Yes.
Any title or family name?
Just Quap.
Is that short for something?
It is not.
Wonderful. Well,
Yes.
I'm sure you have stories.
So many.
And this is my friend Corin Keeplesby, Esquire. She says, "Nice to meet you."
Lovely.
I think Copy's got the drinks up at the bar.
Sure. Oh, so we're done?
We don't have to be.
No, that's fine.
As you kind of hold Corin specifically hostage. Like, Judon's completely cool. Corin's like a little bit uncomfortable. We're gonna move on to Liam. You are now entering the bar next. Who do we see climbing down this ladder?
You see Lucius Lamborghini Crane.
Are you barreling down the camera right now?
Yes. Okay. I am a level 2 rogue, dark elf.
Yeah, you're a drow.
I walk directly to the corner where I can see everything, and I say nothing to anyone.
Amazing. You are this fella right here, which I think you'll appreciate.
Oh, yes.
You look like your character too.
It's awesome.
As you walk to that corner to get an eyes on everybody, Copy says, "Oh, friend, this is kind of back of house. We want to keep everybody on this side of the bar, if that's okay."
I say that's not okay. This is where I'm hanging.
Copy walks up to you. He's a good 2 feet taller than you. I said this part of the bar isn't really the best place to hang out. If you want to go to the other corner, I can take your order over there.
I say I'm not here to drink. I'm here to watch. I'll be right here.
I'm sorry, we have no solicitors here. This is the grand opening. There's going to be people packed in this place.
Good. Then it's better off that I'm here now. in the corner.
He's going to take another step towards you. Friend, I'm going to have to ask you to leave or find a seat.
Bribe him.
With what money?
Do you have money?
I thought I would.
Let's roll a d20 and see how many gold pieces you have.
Liam's already making moves.
14.
So you have 14 gold to use.
Pretty good.
I feel like that's pretty good. Yeah.
I'll give him 1.
1. Wow. Do you know who you're talking to?
He saw you roll.
It's true.
I appreciate that, but I'd appreciate it more if you bought a drink. Roll a persuasion check.
Come sit next to me. Get a drink and come sit next to
So
me.
you're high in charisma, fairly high in charisma, so you should be pretty good.
You're high in charisma, Liam.
Just like in real life.
That's so cool.
Kind of awesome.
This is a 12.
12 isn't necessarily going to get him to come to your side of the argument. Look, man, I'm not trying to create a scene. I'll get you a free drink. How about that?
I'll buy a drink and I'll stay here.
How about just come over? How long do you want to hold us hostage?
I don't know how it works.
You can do
whatever
you
want.
want.
I want to be in this corner.
We can tell.
What Copy is gonna do is grab one of the barrels and just like create a little wall for himself to just like separate you from him so you can't go behind the bar.
That's fair.
As you guys are having this standoff, I'm gonna move over to Eilise.
I am Anastasia, the thoughtful. I am about 98 pounds and gorgeous. I am a level 2 cleric.
Specifically a light
Specifically
domain.
a light, what was that?
Light domain.
Light domain, obviously. So when I come in, I'm gonna actually go stand near the fire because, you know, I just like being near light because that's just kind of my thing.
Copy actually kind of calls from the bar and says, "Oh, hey, miss, did you want to get a drink? I can kind of just get it to you. I can't really leave the bar, leave this area at this point because we have a patron who's actually in the employee area."
Okay, so I'm a little warmed up by then, and I'm kind of interested in who this fella is who's not getting a drink yet. So then I do go over and I order a copy hoppy.
Awesome. You order a copy hoppy, and what you see when you're going up to the bar, there is an old man, like this patron, who is just knocked out, laying on the bar. Copy, as he's handing you the drink, says, "Don't mind him. That's just Pappy. He kind of just hangs out here. He's an old friend of my pops. So we kind of just serve him whatever he needs." You walk down the ladder, Chester, and we see a large, imposing figure wielding a great axe. We see your
Lot of
character.
mass.
Who do we see?
We see Leg, the barbarian. And as you alluded to, he's horribly disfigured.
Did I?
I don't remember that.
Big and moving, and he's horribly disfigured. I heard you say it. And he has been sober for 14 years.
Good for him.
Commendable.
But as soon as he gets down,
Oh no.
he sees his ex-girlfriend, Halfling, talking to this other guy. And he clocks Lucius in the corner and approaches him for cocaine.
You know these people.
Well,
I'm gonna say yes, and you are going
Okay,
to walk
improv.
towards them.
Okay, improv.
Yeah, you have had this existing relationship with Corin. She sees you immediately and averts her gaze and kind of like turns her shoulders like to like a little bit away from you,
Hate.
like really kind of awkward. You lock eyes with her, and
that's just like her, bitch.
yeah.
She's not a good person.
Everybody, when you walk in, everybody's eyes kind of lock on you. Just
Because I'm horribly disfigured.
Because you have
That's your decision.
leprosy all over your body.
Correct.
Let's just make that clear. It's your decision, not mine.
Actually, it wasn't. I was born there.
Yeah, you walk towards Lucius, this hooded, mysterious figure in the corner, to
Buy drugs, yes. Because I'm now very nervous about seeing my ex.
I hear some drugs help with that.
And I just needed to take something. I need to take the edge off. And I
Okay.
see this mysterious guy in the corner. And
You wanna
look, I
put,
know a drug dealer.
get him
when I
in
see
there.
You
one.
want to put get him in the battle?
Get him in
Yeah,
there.
Get him in there.
So I approach Lucius. I don't know his name yet, but I will soon.
Lucius, you see this large figure walking really awkwardly towards you in the back corner as you hear Copy say, "Oh, God damn it, not another one. Please do not step behind the bar." As you walk past, what do you say?
I am so sorry. And I walk away.
Well, thank you.
And then when his head turns, I turn back to Lucius, thinking that I'm not.
Okay, give me a stealth check. You actually are a bugbear, so you are proficient in stealth. With an 18, you do one of those like confidently start walking away just as he turns his head. You turn on a heel and in stride walk back over towards Lucius, completely unseen.
And I say, what's your price, man?
For what?
Well, you know what, man. Let's not make a big scene of it.
I'll give it to you for free.
I accept the deal, but I'm a little apprehensive about it, but I accept it. What's in this stuff, man?
You're gonna find out when you take it.
I accept.
I use stealth to hand him drugs.
What are you guys talking about? You sell drugs? You doing drugs? You sell drugs?
I'm gonna. If you're walking up towards them, I'm gonna ask you to do a stealth check with disadvantage, with how blatantly you're walking up to them.
So I'll be a 12 plus it's 1.
A 13. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that copy is in the middle of working. Like pouring a drink for Anastasia at this moment.
Ooh, actually, hello, hi.
Anastasia, what is your passive perception?
Passive perception, 15.
15 is going to beat the 14 that he rolled, or the 13 that you rolled on your stealth. You hear exactly what is going on over your shoulder, and then you suddenly notice that this warlock is walking up to you confidently.
Hi.
I like your cloak.
Thanks.
What are you drinking?
What'd you say?
What are you drinking?
What'd you say?
There's kind of like a bass kind of going over the bar.
And like I'm gonna keep pretending to not hear what he says, so then maybe he'll leave.
But I don't know that because she's saying it to you.
Yeah, no, that's out of character.
What are you drinking? I'm Nitro.
Anastasia the Thoughtful.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Anyways, cool. I'm gonna go back to the fight.
Well, here's your drink.
Cool, I'll go with you.
Thank you.
Where are you sitting?
I prefer you don't. Just it's standing over there.
I can't hear you. Tell me over by the fire. Loud bass. I can't.
As you guys make your way towards the fire,
Billy's playing.
Quap, you see this this guy kind of following this cleric, like this holy woman, towards the fire.
Poor woman.
And meanwhile, this drug deal is happening.
I hand Chet I use sleight of hand so nobody sees me.
Okay. Do you want to roll a sleight of hand check?
Yes.
Cool.
12, 17.
Amazing. Yeah, nobody notices as you slide what to him?
Drywall. This is good shit, man.
What drugs exist in this?
Whatever you want it, as long as it has a fantasy name. You need to come up with a fantasy-ass name.
Heroin. Cousin to...
I'm allergic to heroin.
Oh no.
Give it to you anyways. I'll tell you it's something else.
All right, I use social anxiety to take it.
All right, you have a little bag of heroin, the purity of which is unknown.
Yes, and I shuffle to, is there a bathroom here?
No.
Okay, I shuffle to the middle of the tavern and do it right.
Classic middle.
And I do the heroin on the barrel in front of Max.
Sorry. So you want to do it in front of the old man and woman standing at this table already.
Yes.
In full view of your ex Corin Keeplesby.
Correct, and pretty much anybody who's at the tavern can see me doing it. For whatever reason, I'm blacking out from social anxiety. I don't know what's going on.
You know this is a different world. You don't have to lead with how we do in this world.
Mm-hmm. In your wildest dreams, this is what you
Cut
want.
that. Cut what she just said.
I'm gonna cut these two off on their way over. Are you guys
really
married?
socially
Get lost, dude. We're talking.
Are you guys married?
Get lost. She's taken.
So you are.
Yeah, probably. One day.
Is this true? You guys are married?
We're not. I do not know this man.
Ouch. Holy shit! I just introduced myself.
What's your name?
I'm Quap.
Nitro.
She was looking at me.
Oh.
Yeah. What's your name?
Nitro.
Nitro. Mm-hmm. Classy.
I'm a warlock. What's your name?
Quap.
Okay. What kind of name is that?
Mine.
Good answer, I guess.
Yeah.
What are
Do you have a problem with me?
Yeah, I have a problem with dark elves.
What's your... Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, slow down.
I'll say
now.
it.
Slow down now. Easy, Jesus.
Everyone in the bar does.
What's your problem, huh?
I mean, I'm not going to assume any kind of skin tone for your character, but the dark
I've
elf
got
is
one.
over there.
And I hear this, and I grab one of the torches off the wall, and I walk
No,
up.
please don't do that.
And I'm already doing it, and I approach him, and I say, "What the fuck did you just say?"
You know what? I'm sorry. I flew off the handle there. I'm kind of going through heroin withdrawals right now, and so just everything sets me
Sob
off.
story. Heard it a million times. I don't give a fuck.
Copy's going to walk up to you, Anastasia, and say, "Are you all right?"
I'm actually
She's
having
taken, pal.
I'm
Buzz
actually,
off.
Yeah, seriously, man, she's fine.
I'm actually having a good time just kind of watching them duel this out right now.
All right, if there's
You know,
any issue, just let me
I
know.
can
I'll let
I can
you
do
know.
a spell of this dust, and if you snort it and don't go to bed, you have no idea.
And
how it
I'm
makes you
kind of a
feel.
little concerned because I'm seeing all the marks all over. What's her name again?
Leg.
All over Leg's body, and I'm kind of thinking potentially I could heal him if I can get close enough.
I don't want anyone's help.
Classic.
I
Classic.
bludgeon him to death.
As you raise your axe towards him to just kind of see what his response is, Copy is going to take the chance of you walking away from the bar and say, "All right, everybody, we're gonna close up the door real quick." He's gonna walk over to the ladder at the entrance and climb up the ladder and begin turning a wheel to like push clamps up against this wall.
I have a panic
So we'd be-
attack. I have
so
a
we'd be
panic
locked
attack.
in?
You are being locked in right now.
I'm feeling claustrophobic. I'm starting to freak out.
Okay, roll a wisdom saving throw.
And what do I roll?
Roll a d20 plus 1.
7.
You are having a panic attack right now.
Believe it.
You
that easy.
see Copy walking over to the entrance and like kind of like a bank vault. Like this seems to have been like newly installed as he is like locking you guys in this room.
The second he is not behind the bar, I go behind the bar and I start stealing.
Okay. You see that there is a small little coin purse set behind the counter. There is 13 pieces of gold in there. You also see behind this gate, which in your expert knowledge is definitely locked. You see that there are a couple like chests back there. As Copy finishes closing this kind of vault door on the ceiling, the door that you guys came through, he begins climbing back down the ladder and kind of like clapping his hands together. All right, it's gonna be a good night.
Hey, what was that about?
We are in the floodlands, and as you might have seen outside, there's a storm coming. So we installed this vault to make sure that the flood doesn't pour in here and kill us all.
I don't do submarines.
That's fine. This isn't a submarine.
It's basically a submarine.
Yeah, we're trapped under here,
Basically
right?
not.
I
but
ask,
it's
what is a
fine.
submarine?
A submarine is a submersible vehicle that goes underneath the water to keep everybody inside dry and safe to be able to explore the depths.
When do you undo the lock? When can we leave?
A couple hours.
While this is happening,
Holy fuck.
I pick the lock and I want to check out these chests.
And then could I try to stop Liam from doing that? Because that's kind of against my god. Polaris.
Yeah.
Polaris?
Yeah. It's kind of against my god, the stealing part of it, so I kind of want to stop him.
this roguish, mysterious figure going up to this like obviously locked gate with what seems to be gold being held behind the counter and trying to pick the lock. Do you say anything?
Hey, stop that! By order of Polaris.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Whoa.
Hey.
You do not talk to my girlfriend like that.
You say that loud enough to catch Copy's attention.
Yeah, 'cause I like
hold
Copy
on,
'cause I
let's
get my
not
beer.
do that. And he's going to start walking back towards the bar, towards you two.
I say I was just kidding and I go back to the corner.
This guy's been a loose cannon. Let's unlock the door and get him out, and then relock the door so he can die in the flood.
I'll cut
Then
your
I
hands
go
off.
out with him.
I'll cut your whole body apart
Do it.
with light.
Let's go.
How are you doing over here?
I'm not doing great, but I'm getting a little curious. I want to go check this
That
little
gate.
gate out. I'll meander over there.
You don't see anything immediately from back there, but you do smell food being cooked. Doesn't necessarily smell the most appetizing thing you've ever eaten, but you did see earlier that there is food on the menu. And what you see, the creature that you see behind that gate working at this stove is a much smaller figure, but kind of obscured into shadow.
What's your story?
You get no response.
What's your story?
You're able to see through the darkness to see what appears to be halfling stature, but it's a skeleton.
I try to open the door.
It's locked.
Spell for the lock.
I don't know. What do you have a luck spell?
I think this is a cantrip for friends.
That is a cantrip.
There's
It's
a
a creature.
trick to one creature of your
One
choice
creature.
that isn't
Okay,
hostile
yeah.
towards you.
Yeah, this is a creature and is non-hostile towards you.
Could I use that to get him to talk to me?
Yeah, why don't you roll a persuasion check with advantage?
7.
There's still no response from the skeleton. Copy is walking back towards the bar at this point, kind of trying to scare off the little gremlin drow that keeps on trying to steal his stuff. Did you try to steal the gold behind the counter?
Oh yeah, I took it.
Okay. You knew where it was. It was in a coin pouch. Do you leave the coin pouch there, or do you just take the gold, or do you take the whole thing?
I take the whole thing.
Okay.
I look at him and I say, "Hey man, I'm sorry for how I've been behaving today." Just Manchester by the Sea, my family last night, so I'm going through a lot.
Look, just please behave better. This is the grand opening. I don't want to have to throw anybody out, especially now that the doors are sealed.
I hear you. And I'm sorry. I'll be better.
You already bought a drink. You need another one?
I'd love one.
I'm trying to be generous.
Copy's in love with you because they keep giving you free drinks.
You're getting a lot of free drinks.
I approached.
For doing like the worst behavior ever.
He walks back behind the bar if you guys want to move him back there for me. And he's walking by, somebody seeming to disturb his creature is in the kitchen. Say, hey, cut that out. That's Rattles.
Who's Rattles?
That's Rattles. He's our chef. He's our short order cook.
What does he make?
He makes a ton of things. Can you step away from the employee-only area, please? This
It
is
looks like
behind the
that
bar.
guy is made of bones.
He's been hanging back
Did somebody
here.
say Rattles?
Rattles.
He's only bones.
Rattles.
Roll a history check.
How do I know that name?
Roll a
Rattles?
history check for me.
Oh, I thought you said Brattles. Yeah, I don't know Rattles.
Right.
Classic.
So I choose I choose to stay where I am.
Are you kind of just talking into the void? This old couple is kind of just like looking.
Well, I tried to bludgeon
Side-eyed.
him to death.
Right, that didn't
But I think I
happen.
got nervous.
Got a little nervous.
Are you on the Parowan yet?
So now I'm seeing all this action going on
Yeah, can you
over
roll?
here. I'm seeing everything.
Can you roll
I
me a
want
Constitution saving throw if you took the heroin?
18.
18. You take it like a champ. This is your normal right now.
Paraffin, I am allergic to it, but I have built up an immunity over time
Luckily
because
it's Parowan,
it's
so
what
I
I've
think you're
turned to
good.
instead of grog. Parowan. Not paraffin?
That's a Pokemon.
He gave me paraffin.
Heroin.
Paraffin doesn't exist.
Paraffin wax does.
Paraffin
So-
wax, isn't that a nail thing?
I gave you Glenol.
So does that makes me stronger?
No, it does not.
So
You don't want to know.
right.
Anyway,
I'm starting to feel left out, so I start kind of slowly shuffling over there. They've completely ignored me. She doesn't even recognize me.
Corin, right here, is still trying to avoid your gaze. Were you just trying
glad you
to
went
walk up to your
sober.
ex-girlfriend
I
and do drugs in front of her, like right in front of her, like
I
at
was
the table?
taking the drugs to build up the confidence to
Right.
bludgeon my rival to death.
right.
But I then got
Perfect.
scared because
Okay. No,
the
I'm
drugs
caught up.
made me more scared.
I'm caught up. We're good.
And now I think I might actually now I kind of want to drink. And I haven't had a drink in 14 years.
Actually.
nothing's going my way in this bar.
Yeah, have you been sober from heroin as well?
No, I've always been on Parowan,
Right.
but my ex,
But not alcohol.
She was the one who got me off the booze.
What's the name of the area we're in?
The town is Trundlevald.
He's Trundlevald sober.
Yeah.
Trundlevald.
He
sober.
Trundlevald sober.
But he does you just as
I don't drink, but I do all the potions.
Yes.
I'll get Leg a shot. I'll buy him a drink.
I joined him for a
I
shot.
would do a shot if we're all.
Nah, you're good.
Am I good?
Would someone
Yeah,
buy
you're-
me
you're
a
cool.
shot?
I'm sure.
Can you nitrogen buy me a shot? What's your name again?
Huh?
Nitrogen.
Nitrous.
Can you buy me a shot?
I would love to.
Thank you.
Yeah, what do you want?
Whatever he's having.
What are you having?
A couple shots of Priss.
Sorry.
Priss.
Okay. You want a shot of Priss?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I got you.
on too?
Sure, man. Sure, Quap.
Awesome.
I whisper in his ear, I've been sober for 14 years. What does he say?
I go, check this out, and I just start pinching the guy that's passed out at the bar.
I say, that's awesome. Let's take shots.
Let's take shots.
Copy says, "Hey, please don't wake up, Pappy. I'm not kidding. Please don't wake up, Pappy."
I pinch him again.
Lamborghini got me.
I think at this point he like kind of is flustered, looks down at the counter, and sees that the bag of coins is gone.
What the fuck?
He slams his hands down on the table, says, "All right, that's enough." He starts walking around the counter to you, and all the lights go off.
He's my best friend, so I jump in the way.
It's completely dark in here. Everybody gets shocked as an icy chill goes down your spine.
I'm pulling out the short sword.
What's going on? What happened? Why'd you get so mad about
The lights come back on. The torches reignite.
How'd that happen? Who turned the lights off?
Is there a breeze in here?
Did I help? Because I can do the light
Poppy
thing.
kind of looks around. Is everybody all right?
Yeah,
What just
did you
happened?
do that?
I did not.
What's going
Well,
on
it
here?
seems like because you got mad and then the lights turned out.
When the lights come back on, you hear, "Oh my God!" as this man is gone.
Whoa.
Where did Mr. Qualley go? Where did Philip go? Philip!
Here, I'll go talk to her. What happened?
You're a nightmare.
Well, he was here one moment, and the lights went out, and then he's gone.
That was your husband?
It's my husband.
Oh.
Now I'm a widow. What am I going to do?
No one cares.
Does anyone see him?
I want to go up to my bartender man and ask if any idea why he disappeared.
I have no idea why he disappeared. I don't know who these people are. There's no way in or out of this place.
Okay, you don't know that guy. He's not a regular?
He is not a regular. He came from out of town.
Who?
Is there a way for me to like see if you're lying?
Roll an insight check.
8.
It's hard to tell if he's lying. He's somebody you just met, and this is kind of a heightened situation.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Somebody's missing. You are the most responsible person here. Can I rely on you to figure this shit out?
Yeah. I can help
We
solve.
can
I can help
definitely- we
solve
can
this.
definitely help.
No, I can help solve this by myself.
I'm not talking to this person over here. I'm talking to you.
I'm not talking to him either.
No.
Just to be clear.
He's not with you?
We're past
No.
the talking stage.
No.
He's not with you. Okay.
No. Did you get me, Pris?
Yeah, 2 shots of Pris, by the way, just when you have a second.
I'll get to it.
Thank you.
He kind of goes back to like trying to figure out what's going on behind the bar. He's like kind of forgotten about the coin purse at this point. Leg, why don't you give me a perception check with advantage?
15.
Nice.
You find a note in your pocket.
Well, I take the note out and I read it. What does it say?
In scratched handwriting, it says, "There is an imposter among you."
But I can't read it because I don't know how to read. So I take it to Quap because he seems like the most intelligent person here.
Can your guy not read, or is it your eyesight?
It's my eyesight, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Leg, by the way.
Great to meet you, Quap.
I like glasses.
Thank you. Likewise.
I have this note,
yeah.
and I can't read, so.
That's fine.
You just found that note in your pocket?
Hi.
Hi.
Leg.
Very nice. Nitro. Very nice to meet you.
How do you pronounce that?
Nitro.
It says that's
cool,
an
man.
imposter.
What does it say?
An imposter here.
Are there any clues on it? What it could mean?
I was talking to her a few minutes ago. She seemed real on edge. I'd like to ask her a couple questions. Maybe mad dog, sort of good cop, bad cop.
That's only 2 roles. Am I one of the cops or just you two?
We can take this
Yeah,
one.
well, I think we're fine.
Maybe you're more muscle.
You maybe stand in the back.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like Muscle would be bad cop, right?
Lucius, you're looking a little on edge, gripping that short sword over there.
You're
Why
white
you doing
knuckling
okay?
that over there.
I'm eyeing this guy. I don't know like what he's up to.
Okay.
I kind of want to go figure out what he's
Roll
doing.
me an insight check.
7.
You see this gnomish figure, kind of halflings and gnomes. Gnomes are a little bit shorter, and they always seem to be like there's something on their mind. They're all constantly thinking about something, or they're like just going wild, like they're having a good time, having fun. This person isn't kind of doing either of those.
Approach him, right?
I'll let you guys continue what you were talking about.
Well,
don't
I
you
feel like I brought the note. I
Okay.
should get to be one of the cops.
Okay, fine.
I'm cool to sit this one out, but I would like to listen in.
That's fine. Do you want to start?
Yeah.
Hi.
I accept that.
Quap, can you give me an insight check on Leg?
Yeah.
You don't believe me?
18.
Leg, he seems to be really interested in talking to that halfling woman really specifically.
Like, why don't you run point on this? I'll back you up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
All right.
got it?
Why
I
you seem so nervous all of a sudden?
No. I just
What happened?
paraffin.
What?
Paraffin.
You're on heroin?
Heroin?
Heroin.
Yeah.
Heroin.
Why are you doing heroin?
I just get nervous when I'm out, and
There's like 9 people in here.
that halfling is my ex-girlfriend. I'm almost sure of it.
Oh my
I
god.
yell out because it feels like Christmas morning. That's why you do heroin.
How did it end?
That's Lucius. He's my best bud.
Oh, you guys know each other.
Yeah, we know each other. We're like
calls from across
really good friends.
Okay, well
He's
then,
doing his own thing right now. So us three, approach this halfling.
sure.
And I want to overhear this because I want to kind of know
Yeah, you
what's
can just
going
meet
on.
with
And
them
I
if you
can't
want.
really quite trust anyone yet, even at this table.
You can trust me.
I trust
can't trust
everybody
you.
implicitly.
And whenever you have a chance, those Pris shots.
Yeah.
And we'll go ahead and start talking to her.
Make it 2 per shots for me.
No, one for me and my girlfriend.
He said he'd get me one.
All right, yeah. So I'm running point on this one. All right, guys. But you guys fall behind.
Let's get you over here.
Hey, Rachel.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, Rachel.
You know this is Corin.
What did I say? Did I say?
You still call her Rachel. Just make it if you meant to say Corin, that's fine.
No, yeah. I meant to say
Okay.
Corin, obviously. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Leg. Wow.
I throw up.
Okay.
I throw up everywhere.
On purpose?
Is that the heroin or is it the nerves?
It's a bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah. But she's used to this. If it's
God, he's doing it again.
yeah. And I kind of frantically try to clean it up.
Sorry.
I'm using my hands to clean it up.
Bartender, can we get some help over here? And Copy says, I'm a little bit busy trying to pour a bunch of like clear liquor shots for, like there's 15 I think at this point. Just trying to pour a bunch of shots for you guys.
Here, I can step in.
Yeah, can you take this one?
Yeah, we're just worried. Someone disappeared. I don't know if you noticed.
I did notice, yes.
Do you know anything about that?
I do not know anything about that.
Show him the letter.
Did you know the woman?
No, I'm from here, but I was not expecting to come here tonight, but I do not know that woman. Seems like maybe from back east.
Does stuff like this happen in Trundlevald all the time?
Roll me a history check.
5.
She says, no, this place is a small town. We don't have stuff like this happen. This bar is kind of new, so I guess that's different.
You from here?
I did say that I'm from here.
Oh, you did, sorry.
I did. No, it's okay.
You seem
a lot's happening.
You seem a little nervous. Can I check if they're lying?
Yeah. What exactly are you trying to find out? What part do you think she's lying about, or do you think she might be lying about?
That she knew that person, or that she?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Roll me an insight check.
19.
You can tell pretty clearly that she is not. She did not know who this woman was.
Okay.
But when she said something very specifically, she says, "I did not plan on coming here tonight." You could tell like she would rather be anywhere but here.
While this is going on, I feel like I've made a fool of myself. And I need to get as far away from this as possible. Okay. And the only guy I trust at this bar is Lucius. Okay. So I join Lucius.
Let's cut back to Lucius.
What have you been
I'm going to join Lucius.
Let's say while you are still over there,
okay.
Lucius is speaking to this figure in the corner.
So I ask him, what do you know of this place?
Who's asking?
Lucius, Lamborghini, Crane, Level 2, Rogue, Dark Elf.
Lucius Lamborghini Crane. Interesting things happening here tonight, or they're not. What do you think about it?
A man is missing.
That it is.
What do you know of that?
I could ask you the same thing.
I asked you first.
Damn it, he did ask me first. The name is Grebbles. This isn't my normal scene. I wasn't expecting to be locked in here with a group of misfits, and I keep it to myself tonight. I didn't know that man. I didn't meet him. I didn't see anything. Did you?
I saw something.
What'd you see?
I saw a man escape through a secret passageway.
Roll a deception check.
4.
Oh my God.
He looks at you and smiles. You bastard. You didn't see shit.
You got me.
What if I told you my name wasn't Grubbles?
I'd say, what is your real name?
Inspector Grubson.
What are you expecting, Grubson?
I'm inspecting the copy's cat. I wanted to see why this place is so popular. But I'm not understanding why. I think there's been some false marketing.
You think this is a front?
Oh, God.
Sorry. I'm a bit quiet sometimes. I didn't want to interrupt. There's no good time. You think this place is a front?
I was speaking to this friend over. Is he cool?
Yeah, he's all right. What's up, Quep?
Going on.
Lucius.
I know.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, I didn't know when to interject. I was just curious.
Oh, it's
If
fine.
you're an inspector, it's a front?
I don't.
Hey, what's up? What are you guys talking about?
All right. I guess you guys are.
Now we're all listening.
Done talking to that person.
I'm going to go back over there, but then I was
Okay.
bit of ADD. I want to send a message to Colton.
Sure, absolutely. There's a verbal component to this spell, but you can say it like kind of underneath your breath, and it's going to travel to a point in which to a place where you point. So you point towards Corin, and what do you whisper?
Do you feel safe with your friend?
Give me a persuasion check. You have high charisma.
A 9.
So she kind of realizes, you have a very specific voice. So she knows where this is coming from as she hears it inside her head. And she whispers, kind of pretending to cough behind her hand, and says, "It's not Judon I'm worried about." That's all you hear.
That's it.
Yeah. Going back to you guys with Inspector Grubson.
I would like to speak to the sleeping man at the bar. I'll bounce.
While he bounces, I kind of lean over to Grubbs and I look, you can trust me. Lucius is probably the best friend I've ever had in my life.
He seems like a good guy.
He's a good guy. Have you seen any?
He seems like the worst person I've met, but in a way that I have to trust him.
Exactly. He's honest. As soon as I walked in
if
here,
if he's not honest, he's going to slit your throat, maybe.
yeah, there's a little bit of that, but
Okay.
that's what makes Lucius Lucius. You know, that's Lucius. Anyway, you can tell me what you were telling him.
Okay. Well, this town has had a couple missing people's cases. and I'm afraid that we just bore witness to one.
What did you see when the lights went off? Did you hear anything?
Kind of looks back. Maybe I did hear something. I heard kind of a squish, like a squish sound.
Squish sound.
A squish sound.
Can you recreate that sound for me? Right? Thought so. Yeah.
Maybe. Do you want to try it?
Just one more time?
Yeah. Yeah, like
It's
that.
more like
Yeah, a little more wet,
you need more saliva. A little more wet.
Do you want to try it?
You should go in voice
try it?
acting.
Wait, I can overhear it because I have
He's
really
on
good
Accutane, he's
perception
really
on here.
dry.
And I feel like one of us are going to be taken next if we don't find our way out of this bar now.
We're gonna go to Lucius real quick. Lucius, you walk up to Pappy. Coppy is over near the fireplace, kind of checking on everybody over here. Roll me an investigation check on Pappy, insight check on Coppy.
19.
19.
We'll take it.
We haven't had a natural 20 or a natural 1 yet, which is wild.
A
told you
a
this guy was
natural
awesome.
20.
Nat 20.
Nat
There's a
as we
natural
call it.
20 or natural.
Critical success or a critical failure?
I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool.
20 good,
Basically-
1 bad.
Okay.
Thank you. And this was an investigation?
That was investigation. So you're investigating Pappy, but you also kind of get a quick read on Coppy as he walks towards Judon and Corin. Roll me an insight check for that one.
Copy's got something up his.
Fuck. 1.
Oh no.
Okay. You didn't catch anything. He kind of left your peripheral before you were able to catch anything. You were very invested in what's going on with Pappy. As you kind of pretend like you're hanging out and like saddling up at the bar, you're kind of leaning over, especially as Coppy moves away, you're paying attention to what's going on with Pappy. As you're kind of getting closer, you're kind of sniffing. What is he drinking? It's nothing that you've seen before. It's
It
nothing
ain't no Priss.
It ain't no Priss. It's not an ale. It's not a beer. Roll me a medicine check with advantage.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh
19.
shit.
With a natural 19, you smell a powerful paralytic on his breath, on Pappy's breath.
Morphine.
This is this is a tranquilizer that would kill a cow, but Pappy seems to be snoozing.
Is he talking in his sleep?
No, you don't hear him talking in his sleep, but what you do remember is there was a couple times when you were away from the bar in which Coppy actually did serve Pappy a drink. Pappy kind of woke up, kind of groggily, takes a shot, downs it in one, and goes back to sleep.
I pick up the glass.
Let's roll a luck check. You rolled a
7.
7. So the glass has been rinsed and placed back into its container.
Shit. I go behind the bar to investigate further.
Let's roll an investigation check real quick.
1.
Oh no.
With a natural 1, you don't see anything. Let's move away from this real quick. What are the rest of you guys doing? You guys are still talking to Inspector Grubson?
We are for now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking around to see if there's any more kind of hidden passageways that could be around. Because I heard about the skeleton man.
Yeah.
Rattles.
Rattles.
Roll me a
Rattles.
perception check. You're pretty good at perception.
That's what this one reads?
Yeah.
So I got a 14 here and then
What
plus
sounds
5.
like what's a whoosh sound? What around here would make that sound?
The sewer water. The
While
sewer
you're doing
water
that,
and
roll me
stuff.
an investigation check. With a 19 perception, you
18.
Cool. Hold on to that for a second. You're realizing there are no entrances and exits out of this place.
We are screwed.
Besides, maybe you saw something in that kitchen area behind the stove. And there's a whole nother room in this tavern that has been maybe a little more protected. You remember that there is a locked gate behind the bar. And it's very clearly there are chests behind the bar. Let's go to you with an 18 real quick.
What can make a sound like a whoosh? Like, are these mushrooms? That's my investigation. What are these on the wall?
Those are mushrooms. This is an underground location that is musty and wet and dark in here. A perfect place for mushrooms and fungus to grow. With a 18, you see behind you, near where the old man was standing.
With the old man?
This guy Judon?
No. That the barrel table.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
There is like maybe a little bit of like liquid kind of moving from that.
So I shuffle over there.
Yeah, as you shuffle over there,
Turn to liquid.
the room stands still for a moment and the lights go out one more time.
No.
Everybody roll me perception checks with disadvantage.
I got 20.
God damn it.
11. So
Plus 2.
16.
21,
21.
16, 13, a little lower.
12.
12. So the lights go completely out.
Oh God.
They come back again.
Oh God.
Judon is not there.
Thank God.
No.
Guys.
As well as this barrel.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Thank
God.
What the hell?
I thought he was going for
I was
you.
gonna knock that barrel over. That was my next move.
That barrel is gone. You, here, can get some saliva in my mouth.
The sound from earlier.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, who has soggy feet?
I think, hold that thought. Hold on. We'll come back to that. Because it is a good thought.
Lucius.
It's a good
Can
question.
I use my thieves' tools to break into that back room?
Well,
Yes.
I have an idea, if you don't mind.
Well, I have
May I? Do you guys
have
want to
an
gather
idea.
around?
Yeah, but I
Poppy
also
is
have an
trying
idea.
to calm everybody down. Corin is like, oh my God.
Okay.
You guys have the most experience speaking with Corin. Roll me an insight check for me.
16.
They 100% know each other.
Oh, man.
Corin and Copy.
Wow.
Corin and Copy know
Corn's
each other.
this little snake
Copy's
over here.
behind
Yeah,
all of
she's-
this.
Chet's ex.
They know each other.
My ex.
Chet's
There's
ex.
an uncomfortable amount of like awkwardness.
Are they speaking?
They're speaking, but they're kind of speaking with their eyes a little bit more than, like they're saying a couple words, but they're kind of communicating. They're dating. They're like 100% together.
Whoa.
What?
I mean,
do you
it
feel
kind
about
of,
that?
Can I overhear
you
the
realize it
conversation?
kind of makes sense.
Do I know this?
Corin's like 3 feet tall.
Have I figured this out yet? Are they?
Well, I mean,
No one tell Leg, please.
He's a bugbear as well. Lucius,
Yes.
you wanted to break into this back room.
Okay, what if before you do that, I can cast Mage Hand?
We now have realized we have these things and we're just throwing them out
Well, I
there.
could cast it through the gate
You can.
and maybe open it from behind. Is that?
What I will allow you to do, because there's no handle on the inside.
Ah, I see, okay.
I will say that
Maybe open
while
the chest.
Copy and Corin are trying to figure this out, you're using this distraction to take advantage of nobody being behind the bar. You are helping with a mage hand casting inside to try to like jimmy the lock open. Give me a thieves tools check. I'm going to give you a +7 to this roll with advantage.
2. Shit. We're at 9.
Okay, can I jiggle the chest to see if it's locked?
You try to jiggle the chest with this magical hand. The lock just won't give.
Sorry,
I'm so sorry, I tried.
It's all right. What door are you trying to unlock?
This guy right here.
Can you please move your piece over there?
Also,
Okay.
I want to.
Actually, no, it's actually a spell, so I'm actually casting it over there.
There's
from
a
there.
30 feet range for that.
I'd like to meander over here and investigate this
Since
lever.
when did you have this?
There's a lever.
There's a lever in here, and I'd like to investigate this
What
lever.
the hell is the lever? Ooh, would this move like a speakeasy
Well,
situation?
maybe.
Well, I was gonna do. Okay, yeah. You
I
go.
just
yeah,
want to
lever.
set that up. You continue, and then I want to.
I don't recognize you without your voice.
Well, I'm talking. I'm not in character right now, so I just want to set that up, and then I'll you.
There, see, now I know who you are, otherwise I was confused.
While he's walking over there, may I? I've kind of figured out what's going on with Corin and Copy, and I am distraught. I'm angry. I'm going through every stage of loss and grieving that I'm so mad. I go interact with this object, and I want to.
I'm sorry, did you see on your character sheet it said interact with object?
Correct.
As an action that you can do.
And
decide to
and I initiate.
interact with.
I initiate rage.
Okay.
I am
That's great. I love
initiating
that. I love that. I
rage.
love that. This isn't a video game where you press on an object and it just tells you what you can do with it. You got to tell me what you want.
Oh
to do
yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
I want to like destroy it. I'm so upset. I want to destroy all the barrels.
Amazing. You walk up to the barrels.
I'm sick of pussyfooting around this tavern. I've destroyed.
There's a lot
I'm
of things
mad.
happening at the same time. You, distraught, your ex is speaking to somebody who looks kind of like you, but a more
my
handsome
gosh.
version of
Oh
you.
my.
You activate one of your 2 rages for the day to raise your axe. As this
rages
is
for the
happening,
day.
Corin
Doctor said
and
if he does a
Copy
third.
see you
Stop.
in the
Blood
act
pressure.
of bringing this axe towards one of the many barrels in this room and says, wait, no, don't do it. Meanwhile, you are walking to the lever. Do you pull it?
Oh, yeah.
You pull on the lever, activating the door to swing open. Do you enter it?
Yeah.
Okay. You enter this room as it swings open. What do? There are 2 chests in front of you.
I open the one on the bottom.
You place your hand on the chest on the bottom. A couple things happen at the same time. This door slams shut behind you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
As you place your hand on it, it's stuck. You cannot move your hand. You, after having pulled the lever, cannot move your hand.
Oh my god.
You bring your axe to the chest. Roll me a d20 plus 5 to hit.
Hell yeah.
Heating up.
17.
17.
Oh, let's do it.
You bring your axe towards it, hit it, and the wood shatters, releasing weird like balls. Roll me a nature check.
I'd love to. 18.
You know exactly what this is, and I'll tell you in just one moment. The room goes bright. Hoppy looks at you and says, wait, no, don't do it. And as this happens, the room begins to shake. He turns towards the bar area as Pappy begins to wake up. The chest that your hand is stuck on, a coiling mass of flesh begins to wrap around it as the chest opens up its massive mouth with sharp teeth and clamps down on your arm.
You donezo. You
The
done.
same
Bye-bye.
thing you see in this barrel pouring out are mimic eggs. As
Oh my god.
mimics
Not mimic
across the room
Not mimic eggs.
begin to replace the furniture in this room.
Oh fuck.
Wait, what are mimic eggs?
I don't know.
Mimics are shapeshifters meant to look like
Whatever.
whatever. This is one of the barrels that is in there.
Oh,
they're coming out.
Oh shit.
They
near
don't
the
look.
fireplace.
They don't look
the
good.
bearskin rug that I forgot to mention. Sorry.
Okay, the game's ruined. Get out now.
To turn into a mimic.
My version's
and these are like
gone.
monsters.
Taxidermy.
Yes. As I will let you guys look at that little chest that clamps down.
This ain't no tavern. This is something really
not
scary.
a tavern.
Oh my god.
Guys.
As mimics begin to fill the room, that is where we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back with some combat.
I'm mad.
I'm gonna use my surroundings to get this thing off of me.
Thank you. I'm just getting started.
Yes!
Release.
That's my girlfriend!
That is a natural 20.
Clean up an aisle 9.
You're in rough shape right
You're
now.
in not a good place.
This is what you get for staying behind the bar the whole game.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage. Rage against the dying of the night.
It is I, Judon. I was not missing. I was watching the Stanley Cup playoffs because the Stanley Cup playoffs and NBA playoffs are here, and BetMGM has you covered for all playoff action. Account holders are receiving an odds boost token to use for any NHL or NBA postseason bet. Activate your token for any Stanley Cup playoffs or NBA playoffs bet, and you'll receive a bigger payout if your bet wins.